Good day, mates, and welcome to Fremantle, Western Australia. And you know, don't let this sculpture scare you. It is not really boy, Fremantle's not as scary looking as this character. Look at the eyes in this sculpture. Isn't that kind of spooky looking? But I am right at the beginning. I'll share the view from the underside. Look at those teeth. But I'm right at the beginning of a street called Market Street. I'm going to do a walk and talk, and I couldn't think of a better spot to start than this impressive sculpture. And look at the tail. You see the tail there coming from the back side. Look at that. Oh boy, that what a sculpture. Oh boy. So I am going down. I'm gonna go down Market Street and bring you along. It's just a gorgeous night, and I would be remiss if I left this beautiful city without having the opportunity to share Market Street with you. And as it's a Friday night, it's like beer o'clock, as I was told by a local. You know, a lot of the folks are going out to the pubs and having a little bit of dinner. And this street, there is just no shortage of some really spectacular architecture. As the bus goes by me, there would be the Fremantle post office. And this is a good-sized city. When I first pulled in, I thought that it was just a small little town, something similar to maybe a Nelson Bay, where I spent so much of my time on this trip. But no, this is boy, it's really a good-sized city. And look at the beautiful buildings. And speaking of beautiful buildings, if I turn the camera around, here's just one of many churches that you'll see here in Fremantle. Look at that. Just really, the city certainly makes a lasting impression on you, without question. And all day long you'll see these buses coming in and out, going probably into Perth and what have you. And that church that I was just looking at, I'll turn the camera around, it's the Wesley Church, Fremantle. Maybe I can give you a little bit of a better view from here. So it is a Friday night, and as you'll see, there's no shortage of activity here on the streets of Fremantle. And somebody had pointed out to me that Western Australia, I think it was Western Australia, is actually the safest place to be in the world, or it has one of the best rates for minimal COVID in the entire world. And as I walk these streets, it'll probably be easy for you to see that. I mean, you just wouldn't know otherwise that there was a global pandemic going on as you're walking up and down. Now this hotel right here is just really a spectacular hotel. It's a hotel and a pub, or a restaurant, I would imagine, down in the bottom. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I was actually out in front of this building. This is the National Hotel here in Fremantle. And I was actually out flying my drone around this building the other morning. But look at that wrought iron work all along the different levels there. Really nice. And just up ahead there is a area that's known as, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's called Cappuccino Roll. And it gets that name obviously because there's just no shortages of cafes to sit and have a coffee and a chat. And I got to keep my eye on the traffic here. But we're just going to round the corner just up ahead to the busier section of Market Street. Really a nice town. There's no shortage of shops. I would imagine on a typical summer weekend, which this is going to be, these streets are just going to be bustling with all types of activity. There's a colorful building right there. Just gorgeous. Australia really is a wonderful, wonderful country. And I'm so fortunate to have had the opportunity to have been a guest of this wonderful country for over a year now. It would have been about 4 or 5 days ago that it would have marked a year. Now here's a place that is probably one of the more popular venues in town. This is called Gino'S. And Gino'S is it's a cafe or a restaurant. And the story behind that, as I understand it, I was told by a local here that there was a man named Gino who I think was a tailor. And Gino went over to get some coffee, and he was complaining to the guy about the coffee he was serving, and the guy, pretty much put him down and told him that he was only a tailor, And Gino got on a ship with his wife and went back to Italy and bought himself a coffee roaster, and came back and opened up Gino'S. So it really is an interesting place. Inside you'll see people having everything from desserts to pasta to nice meals. So here's a nice view just up the street. And it actually doesn't take you too long to walk the street. I've only been walking about 8 minutes. And boy, I gotta tell you, the aroma here coming out of all of these restaurants is just absolutely incredible. Oh, it smells good. There is a large contingency of Italians that live here in Fremantle. I guess this was a popular destination for people coming over from Italy. As I'm filming this, I'm going to bed at night watching visions of some incredibly bad, cold winter storms blowing through much of America, and to sit here and walk here, I should say, and see the contrast between what I see back home and all of this. Wow. Now this is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this would be Cappuccino Roll here. I was going to try to do a walk and talk through all of Fremantle and put it all together, with the harbor and the market and everything, but it's just too big to be able to do that. So I'm going to just share bits and pieces as I'm able to, with Market Street being one of them. Just up ahead is another popular restaurant, bar, nightclub. Just up here with the colored umbrellas. A lot of people. It's happy hour right now. and Fremantle. You see the folks there up on the patio having a good time. Believe it, it's called the Sail Anchor is the name of that bar. Look at that. Very nice. And over here you have the Fremantle Market, which I actually did a video earlier today. This market is quite historic, and they're open on Friday and they're open Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, and you can get just about anything and everything here in this beautiful building. Since 1897, the Fremantle Markets continue to be the Perth's best market. Isn't that something? Look at that building. Just gorgeous. I'm not going to walk all the way down. I'm going to just stop here and give you a nice view looking down as they take down the signs, the open signs. Look at the doorway here. Quite colorful itself. No shortage of art around Fremantle. Look at that gate. Wow. 1897. All right. And there would be the Fremantle Technical School. Oh, it's just fantastic. Really nice. And here are all types of little restaurants along the way here. Wow. And just up ahead, you gotta stop. You come to Fremantle, there's a little Mediterranean deli, Italian deli, just up here called Italiana. You gotta stop in and say hello to the wonderful shopkeeper. His name is Ursilia, and she's just in there serving up some of her goods. And look at this church here. Look at that beautiful church. Isn't that gorgeous? Against the beautiful blue sky. And then just over here at the end, I don't know if it's the end of Market Street, but the end of my tour would be the Fremantle Oval, which is a term where they would play, I believe they'd play cricket, maybe rugby. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. So that is that's your walk and talk down. That's your walk and talk down Market Street. All of 15 minutes, and I sauntered my way down the street. So I'd imagine if you had a spring in your step, you could probably go the same distance in probably just under 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go and see if I can't find myself a bite to eat somewhere along the road here. Maybe I'll go to Gino'S, and maybe I'll go to Gino'S and have a bite. And there she is. Look at that, Ursilia. You gotta stop in and say hello to Ursilia. You see? I'm doing a walk and talk down Market Street. And I was, oh yeah. Don't cut yourself. What are you doing there?
I'm slicing some prosciutto.
Oh, prosciutto. Fantastic.
It's beautiful, it's sweet. I let you try one slice, is that
You
alright?
let me try one slice, okay.
See, guys.
That would be wonderful, sure. Okay.
Mangia, Tom. Mangia.
Oh, look at that. All right, thank you. Grazie.
No worries.
Grazie, grazie.
No
All right,
worries,
folks.
no
So
worries.
if you're in,
Do you want me to
if you're in, if you are in, if you're in Fremantle. Yeah, if you're in Fremantle and you're looking for a bite to eat, especially some prosciutto. Oh yeah, this is where you want to go. You want to go see Orsilia. Yeah.
Belli, gammo, mangio, guarda quando è bello quando si mangia un prosciutto. It's so beautiful, guys. When it has prosciutto.
Boy, that's good. That's really, really good. All right, have a good day. Take care.